Just a few weeks ago, Kim was shocked to find her apartment filled with police who told her that she was the victim of an inside job. You see, she was robbed of everything from her TVs to a safe with up to $60,000 in it. And detectives told her one of the prime suspects was her own wife, Mimi. Mimi swears she had nothing to do with it. In fact, she says that same night, she was robbed and terrorized by a man with a gun. Take a look.
I was asleep in a chair. I woke up with the gun pointing to my face. The guy told me to cooperate and everything would be all right. He zip tied my wrist like this, put zip ties on each ankle and then a zip tie in the middle to tie them together. I was shocked. After he had me lay on the floor, he went in the other bedroom. The safe was in the closet on the floor, but you could see it because she always kept that side of the closet open. And it was still in the box. I'm assuming he saw the box with a safe on it, picked it up and carried it out. I don't know what was in the safe. I never opened the safe. She thinks that I set this up. Kim thinks I set this robbery up. You don't know the verbal abuse that I've taken behind this whole situation. She feels like because I didn't get assaulted, because I wasn't hurt, that I must have known something about it or had something to do with us being robbed.
6 weeks ago, me and my wife got into an argument. I can't remember what exactly the argument was about, but I told her I was about to leave and hook up with one of my exes that lived in North Carolina. And we argued back and forth, so I let it go. I went to my safe, grabbed $4,000 and cut out and went to the casino.
Now, did she know that you were keeping a lot of money in there?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
She was with me when I cashed the check. Yes, she knew that. And it was only 3 people.
Because she's saying on the tape that she didn't even know what you kept in the safe.
She didn't know how much was in there, but she knew there was money in there.
She knew there was a lot of cash.
But there were only 3 people that knew that I even had the safe.
Who's that?
It was me, my wife, and one of her family members.
Okay.
So, and they knew where the safe was kept. So, about 4 o'clock in the morning, I come home and I open my door, and her family member is like, whoop-de-woo-woo-woo-woo. I mean, hollering at me. I don't even know what's going on. I just walked in my door. And the first thing my wife said, she's in the bedroom. I mean, police are everywhere. They're all in my living room, they're in my kitchen, and 2 are in the bedroom with her. The first thing she says is, they got your safe. The detective called me, and he said, we have your wife down here, and we Mirandized her, because we believe that she did it. And he was like, you can talk to her, you know, with her being your wife, you know, it's up to you what you want to do. But she knows where your stuff is. I do believe that. She said, we almost had her cracked, but she backed back. So he put it on speaker. He took the phone in there and put it on speakerphone, and he told me, he said, well, don't tell her you're going to prosecute her. He said, just kind of talk to her nice, you know, see if, you know, she'll tell you where your stuff is. And I was like, so I talked to her. I said, you know, I love you, whoop-de-woo-woo-woo. I was like, so, you know, but, you know, we're pretty much done here because you lied, and where's my stuff? And she was like, well, I didn't take it. Well, the story she told me was she was asleep in the bedroom, and she felt something, and she looked up, and the guy with gloves and hat and mask and all, he had all these zip ties, because there's zip ties all around my house. So she said, she woke up, had the gun to her head. He told her to get up, and he zip tied her hands and her feet, told her to lay on her stomach. And she's like, well, I can't lay on my stomach. And he said, okay, whatever. So then
so it's very convenient, you know, okay.
Very.
Oh, if you can't lay on your stomach, just lay on your back.
His next question was, where's your wife? And she was like, I don't know. And then he proceeded to go to my bedroom where I keep all my clothes and shoes, and was like, what's up with all the shoes? And she said, I don't know, my wife likes shoes. So you're having a conversation. He was like, where are your trash bags? She said, oh, they're underneath the kitchen sink.
Now, see, that's because everybody knows where the trash bags are.
Really?
It's always under the kitchen sink.
Are you for real? Seriously? You still telling the story like this? That's not.
Scared me.
Are you serious? Are you serious? She said she was zip-tied, still zip-tied. She hopped down 2 flights of stairs.
Did.
Knocked on the neighbor's door. They didn't answer. She hopped back up the steps.
And you didn't never ask me.
And then, first of all, let me tell you why I didn't ask was you all right. Because the first thing that came out of your mouth was they took your safe. If you cared,
that's not the first thing that came out of my mouth.
That was the first thing that came out of your mouth.
My mouth was we got robbed.
And they took your safe.
We got
If you were that
robbed.
concerned, you would have came to me at the door.
I know they
instead
took
of letting
that.
your family member go all
I'm
up
not
on
gonna
me.
meet you at the door. I'm back in the bedroom with the police. How am I gonna meet you at the
I
door?
don't know. The same way you hopped down the steps when they was taking my stuff.
You wake up and this guy has a gun to your head, right?
To my face. I
your
turn
face.
around like this and there's a barrel of a gun to my face.
Okay. So how many people were there that
was
robbed
just
you?
one.
Just one guy. He hog ties you, or
No, he zip-tied my
zip
wrist like
ties your
this,
wrist
and then he zip-tied
and your legs.
my ankles.
Okay. How long was he there for?
Clearly a long time.
Long enough
They had a
for him
conversation.
to put your shoes in a bag, get the safe. I mean, he made like 2-3 trips in the bedroom, put the stuff in the living room, and then grabbed the TV.
But he had to go up and down the stairs,
yes,
right?
Yes, he did.
Multiple times.
I'm laying on the floor
But I
in front
mean
of the
multiple
bathroom.
times, right?
More than once, yeah.
And
But
you
I
have-
don't know who was outside
but
of the
you
apartment.
have people that live on the first floor,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
nobody saw anything?
Nope.
And you don't have security cameras or anything?
We do not.
Kim came here, and you took a lie detector
I
test,
did.
whether you're like making it up, trying to pin some stuff on her.
Exactly.
Right. And we asked you regarding the September 6th robbery, are you fabricating the story that your property is missing? You answered no. The property that you reported missing on September 6th, 2018, did you fabricate that story? You answered no. The results came back the same to each question, and it came back that Kim told the truth.
Of course.
Did you participate in any way in taking any of Kim's missing property? She answered no. Did you take any of Kim's missing property? She answered no. Do you know where any of Kim's missing property is now? She answered no. And we gave you 3 polygraph tests. And the results are she's untestable because of you're medically untestable.
Yeah, she takes certain medications for a condition that she has, and she doesn't produce tracings that are interpretable. So even though I tried to collect tracings, I wasn't able to interpret them. I interviewed her before the test. It's a forensic interview. So they say in law enforcement, as you know, if it doesn't make sense, it's generally not true. Okay. So this story doesn't make much sense. So let's start at the beginning. She tells me that the perpetrator was white, which is what it says in the police report, a short white male. I question her about that, and then she's not sure. I speak to her, and she tells me the story of being flexicuffed, which is what I have here, with her wrists in this position, as she demonstrated before. When I asked her how she released herself, she said that she broke them. You can't break these, okay? You're gonna destroy your wrists. When I said these are very hard to break, she said, oh, I think I went to the kitchen and got scissors and cut them off. Which still, in this position, Steve, it's gonna be extremely hard to cut this off. This story stinks. The cops are right. She's the prime suspect. As an investigator, thank you.
Tell the truth. What's up with that? You can't even do that. Look me in my face. Your story don't make no sense.
Look,
This is a nice person.
Who's
That
a
is-
nice
Oh, you
person?
got police, detectives, Dan Ribikoff, who you worship. He just sat here and told you you're a liar. Make it happen.
I didn't do it.
What's that mean?
I didn't do it.
What do you
I
mean you
don't
didn't
know.
do it?
I don't know.
You know who
Look,
did it
I'm
or you
sick
did
of
it?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think that you personally might not have took it, but I think you certainly were there, and you know who took it, and I think it's somebody close to you. Now, the other funny part of this story is this person that, family member that we all think that might have done it, they wouldn't come on the show. They wouldn't sign a release. So right there, what does that tell you? Okay? She might have known with her medicine that she can't be tested.
Yeah,
This other
I'm
person
clear.
doesn't want to go. So again, this is one of those stories like, yeah, it would have been great if you came here and you could have found out the truth,
Exactly.
but you already know before you ever got here
You're right.
what the truth is.
You're right.
So whatever you decide in your relationship, but it's hard to be in a relationship when that person's stealing from you and you can't
And
trust
lying.
them. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Steve.
Sorry that we couldn't get more positives off there. Do you like what you see? All new episodes are coming, and you do not want to miss out. Click subscribe now.